Our second sample problem in Chapter 2 allows us to combine skills that we began learning in Chapter 1 on unit conversion with some chemistry terms. We've started to learn about elements and atoms and how those join together to form compounds. And so this problem asks us to kind of put those two skills together. And so sometimes I find it really useful to draw a picture if I'm a little bit confused with what the problem is saying. So what we really have here is we've got this compound of something, and again, I'm just going to represent it as a cube of this compound that we're calling pitchblende. And so I'm going to abbreviate it PB so I don't have to keep writing pitchblende. And important information that this tells us is that if we have 84.2 grams of pitchblende, only a portion of it is actually uranium. We're going to have 71.4 grams of uranium, and then the rest, which is the difference between 84.2 and 71.4, is oxygen. But again, we're not concerned with the amount that's oxygen. But what we can see here is that a fraction of pitchblende is uranium. So now the problem asks us to think about, well, what if you had a cube of pitchblende that was a little bit bigger? Now we're going to have 102 kilograms of pitchblende. How much uranium is here in grams? So we can already see if 84.2 grams of pitchblende has 71.4 grams of uranium, and we're already up to 102 kilograms, there's going to be a lot of grams of uranium that are in there. But we can then take the information that's provided and work through this using the unit conversions that we've learned already in Chapter 1. So we can start with some information that we know. We can start with the fact that we've got 102 kilograms of pitchblende. I need to get to talking about units of grams of pitchblende because the unit conversion that I have that allows me to change from amount of pitchblende to amount of uranium is in grams right now. So I'm going to go ahead and do that right now. 1 kilogram is 1,000 grams of pitchblende. And now I know that I want to get rid of pitchblende, so I'm going to have 84.2 grams of pitchblende is equal to 71.4 grams of uranium. And going through and canceling out my units here, so kilograms is going to go away, grams is going to go away, my pitchblende is going away, and I'm left with grams of uranium. Go through and work through the math here, and you're going to get 8.6494 times 10 to the fourth. If I take this to the correct number of significant figures, which we can see from the values that are provided for us, everything has 3 significant figures, so it's going to be 8.65 times 10 to the fourth grams of uranium. So again, if we just kind of think about this, our little cube here was 102,000 grams of pitchblende, and we're saying that it's 86,500 grams of uranium. And if we think about the ratio that we had over here to start, that appears to be about the same ratio. So at least from our logic check, that checks out.